Hey, what's up everyone? I am Jay with MTX, and I got Jeremy Bumpus here from the Hot Rod Shop, and he has this really cool, crazy build that he wants to go over. So, hey man, thanks for your time, and tell me a little bit about this thing, man. Yeah. This thing is cool as hell.
For sure. So the guy that we built this for, it's kind of funny, he's never built a modified car before. So everything we've ever built for him has been these really original cars. Okay. And he doesn't really show them or even drive them. They just kind of go in a warehouse. And this was the first time where he went, can you like build me something a little different, do it modified, do it whatever. So we didn't even know where we were headed. We were never thinking it would be at SEMA or anything like that. But this is a 1935 Hudson Terraplane. And the gentleman that sent it to us, he's known for having really rare cars. We built a Studebaker for him that was like one of four. Like nothing even, you couldn't even find anything for it. But this was neat because when it came in, obviously, 1935, it's kind of rough. I mean, it's rusty, you know.
I wouldn't even think like how it would look. You couldn't even tell what it was.
No, dude, like the glass is busted out of it. You just imagine like rats have been living in the thing for years, or cats or whatever it might be. So, but obviously when it comes in, we strip it all down. We just kind of get a game plan. We're like, all right, we want it to be low. We know that. We just want it to be sleek and kind of have just a solid color paint job on it. So that was really where we started. We ended up on the frame, which you can't see because it's so low. The front portion of the frame is pretty much stock with the exception of a Mustang 2 front end. We got tubular control arms, all that modern stuff up front.
Okay.
Out back though, we actually back halved it. So we sliced the frame right here, original frame goes away, and we built a new frame that basically kicks up, allows more room for the suspension. We're able to sit it down. So it's 4-link, it's foil overed, it's disc brakes at all four corners, and that's basically how we're able to get it down. Because when you end up looking inside, you'll see the hump up for the rear seat.
I do see that.
You'll see the tubs, and that's because basically that floor had to come all the way up. So we built a whole new floor, whole new back section, went through, did all the metal work on the doors and the fenders because they were shot, and got it all straightened out, got the gaps good, and then, you know, put a nice color, which I picked the color and I like blue. So, but it's all our Glazerite paints like we used on the OBS2, and it's just, they really pop, you know, it looks really nice. And we went with a small block in the engine compartment, so nothing crazy up there. It's just a 350 carbureted from Blueprint, just gonna get you down the road, gonna give you a decent amount of power. Nothing crazy that we've done in here, but just being a Blueprint small block, we're still carbureted, it's old school. We've got a Wheelwood master cylinder, but where the fab happened was, we had to build the engine mounts, but this entire firewall, you can see the whole street here, how it's completely tucked back into the firewall.
Yeah.
So, and that firewall is all B-rolled out. And, you know, the steering obviously is kind of hard when you have such a tight car, so it goes down, you see the Heim joints and all that. So nothing crazy. This is really more of a driver type car. This is one he's going to be able to get in. We really wanted one where it was not going to be such a show car that it went on a trailer and it never left a trailer. We wanted it to be driven. So, you know, it's a really cool car. It's done really well, but it's not so over the top. You're not afraid to go out there and do burnouts or drive it to the next town or whatever. We ended up doing flush glass. We've got an open roof, which is cool. We used to really like that back in the day, and that's kind of, we've just been going that vibe. We're considering doing a glass roof in this. So like a moon roof and doing like a tinted top roof.
Okay.
But just kind of moving into the inside, we obviously built all the panels. We actually had an upholstery company in our town help us with this one because we knew we weren't going to be able to get it done in time. So he handled the seats and the door panels. I did the roof panels and obviously the sound system, which we've got you guys in that. Actually, we've had the 5 1/4 MTXs 4 in the package tray back there. 2 6 1/2 1/4 panels. We've got a couple 5 1/4s down low. The awesome thing about this, you know, we did the 110 in the back. We got a couple amps that we'll check out back there. So loud, but it's just so crisp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So clean, but I like it loud. And this is an older gentleman, and I was like, he allowed me to do whatever I wanted. I was just like, man, there's no way you're not gonna be able to turn it up because it's like, it's just so clean. If we move to the back, we wanted a little bit of something there. So we did the 110 that's in there. We've got the 2 stainless amps, which I love because that goes so good with like the hot rod, street rod kind of vibe. Right. You know, having that stainless kind of mount. And then the thing with that, you know, Jason and I were talking earlier, pinstripe that would be really cool. A lot of different things you could do that if I would have thought about it, I would have pinstriped them, but I didn't. There's Jason's idea. But
we got that to Jason.
Yeah, great idea. But it was a lot kind of happening back here because with the rear seat, there's no room. So I ended up basically what we did, there's a platform that everything sits on behind the panels. The amps are kind of sunk back in there. We routed all that out. We let the sub kind of come out a little bit, and then under here is everything that controls the lights, our batteries in here. So got all the hardware to make this thing run is all back there. Yeah. And a lot of this thing is custom, man, because
I mean, yeah, it's not like there's a manual for a 35 Hudson.
You can't go buy fenders for it. It's hard to find anybody. So like even all this stuff, like it's all built. We had to build all this, you know, just to even get it back into shape. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. And even on the front of the car up there, all the trim around the grill, everything on the hood, that's all, we handmade all that trim. It didn't exist 2 months ago. You know what I mean? So we got it all done, and we're able to get it here. So yeah, this is one I actually consider like more of one of our budget builds, like something you're not going to be scared to go have a good time in it. Where with some of the other cars we build, it's like, I might tell you, like, don't go drive that car. You don't want to fix it when you scratch that car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is one I'm like, here's the keys, go have fun.
Wow. I mean, by the look of it, here at SEMA, it even goes to show you like how much detail you put in your workmanship. That
Sure.
Even something that you would class as like a budget build, a driver, it's sitting here on the
Yeah, exactly.
And it definitely goes to show, man, your workmanship is just shows no boundaries. I mean, I
appreciate
even that. Something like that, and I'm still seeing the open top. You know, it's
which
crazy.
is cool. It's so rad.
Thank you, Jeremy, man. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, man.
Let's check us out. Go check out Jeremy's YouTube page, Hot Rod Shop.
Yeah, Jeremy Bumpus, the Hot Rod Shop.
And follow me on Instagram. And follow us on Instagram.
Follow everybody.